The man that wants to deal with God, there are a few things he needs to understand. And part of the things that he needs to understand is that God is not a servant spirit. It's not a spirit you send around. When you visit the villages, you see what they do to send spirits, especially those they dwarf spirits. You don't send God. In fact, when you come before him, you will need to learn how to wait. Because it's not because you know how to pray. That's the reason why he will show up. He will show up because he wants to show up.
You know, you don't wait for anything because your food is fast food, indomie. You just do it like this. You shake it with egg. We have fast food, we have smartphones, everybody is moving. If you go to Lagos, there's a place called Orile. When you come there, everybody is moving. It's a lie. They are not going anywhere. Just forget about it. I've stayed long in that city to know that these guys are going nowhere. Everything is fast. Then when you come into the presence of God, you say, no, I don't run the scale you find in Lagos.
How many of you have gone on 3 days fasting? They told you an almighty formula that when you go for 3 days, he shows up. He will clear your doubts on your first escapade, so that you know that the person that you are reaching out to is a monarch. Oh my. That's why the psalmist say, my soul wait thou on the Lord. He will keep you in that place of waiting for long. I was diligent to count how many days I will be waiting before God will show up. It was 264. The moment he shows up on the 264th day, he showed up with divine direction, with the direction he wanted me to take, and also gave me a prescription of what he demands of me to do. You know, it was me that determined that I wanted to deal with him. When he came, he now showed me what he wants. That means he gave me a prescription of how to do the one that will please him. The one I did was based on my own prescription, and I felt I was doing something. In his own eyes is the one that he eventually comes to reveal to you. That's the one that will please him. And that one that will please him has no form of compatibility with the flesh at all. You begin to see what the spirit craves is different from what the flesh craves. The only way to do that kind of work is that you know that he's king. That's the only way. And you are traveling from your heart and not your head. The moment you say, we got it, that moment you have lost it. Because God cannot be put in a formula. He must be sought out. He must be sought out. Remember, Enoch had no Bible. He couldn't read John chapter 4 and receive refreshing. The windows of ventilation and encouragement were few. But the guy so walked with God that God took him. You see, it's easy to do wait and take Christianity. Something like a fast food, indomie and egg. But you say you want to walk with the spirit, many times it will detain you. That is if you value your relationship with him. Relating with the king spirit will require a lot of patience because of his majesty. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to win in a certain way that will give him glory.